I'm Steve Lacey. At night, I anchor the news, but during the day, I love nothing more than exploring New York City.
And this is where you get really great celeb sightings.
So today, we're going to grab a city bike.
Yowza! Tight squeeze here.
And take a ride through Central Park.
All right, I'm usually not much of a city bike guy, but we've got to cover a lot of ground today. The park is 10 kilometers, 6.2 miles, so we're going to give this a whirl. I just grabbed an electric city bike with 19 miles range. Let's go. Ooh. Yowza. Tight squeeze here. Wow, these city bikes are fast. I haven't used it since they got these e-bikes. You pedal a little bit and it really starts flying. This is the 72nd Street entrance here. Quiet right now, you can see people pushing baby strollers, bikers, runners. It's like 10:30 on a weekday, so it's pretty quiet right now. It's a good time to do this. All right, we're coming up on the Central Park boathouse here on the left. This is where you can take those rowboat rides. And also, they got a restaurant here, which I think is reopened again. Opened a couple years ago. Yeah, the Loeb Boathouse, beautiful spot. And then on my right here, this is the pond where they've got little mini sailboats you can use in the summer. That's a cool spot to hang out. Got a place to eat and drink. Now we're going up this hill. This hill's a killer when you're running. At least it is for me, but pretty much everything's a killer for me when I'm running. Here we go, now we're back. All right, face track enabled. Boy, these city bikes, these things weigh like 1,000 pounds. They're heavy to get going. All right, back on track here. Met Museum is right here to our right. Oh boy, that doesn't sound promising. Where they do the Met Ball every year, the first Monday in May. Oh, here we go again. Here we go. All right, we're gonna work through that, whatever. This bridle path is a great running spot. And then the Jackie-O Reservoir is right here as well. Let's dip in here for 1 second. Hey, 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 Here's the Guggenheim, a quintessential New York spot there. God, so beautiful out for a January day, my word. It's January 9th, the 40s, sunny, beautiful. Oh, this is pretty cool right over here. Let's stop and take a peek.
So this is this totally rebuilt pool that they completed last summer. I had no idea that they also did ice skating here in the winter. This is cool.
Never mind, don't. Okay, so now here we are. We're in the northwest corner of the park up in Harlem, and this hill here is killer for runners. If you do the whole loop, it's 6.2 miles of 10K. And this hill right here, it just keeps going and winding. You're toast by the end of this, at least I am. You'll see here. Keep going up and winding around to the left and then the right. Boy, that's a lot easier on an e-city bike than running. Woo! All right, now we're riding along parallel with Central Park West in the 90s. These are mega celeb buildings. All sorts of people live here for the views of the park. Bono, Steve Jobs used to live here, Trey from Fish, Moby, you name it. They all live right off to my right here with these incredible views of the reservoir and the park. Just incredible. We're now back. We are here down on the lower loop. This is like the bottom mile and a half of the park. And this is where you get really great celeb sightings because there's so many celebs that live off here on the Upper West Side. You know, mega A-list people. I've seen John Hamm, Howard Stern, Sting and Trudy, Yoko Ono, Liam Neeson, you name it. You can see those people down here just going for a walk, trying to blend in. And of course, New Yorkers pride ourselves on just letting them be, leaving them alone. Pretty cool though. All right, I want to set this up to get a look at these mega skyscrapers here on Central Park South. These have all gone up over the past decade or so. These mega high-rises. Right here on 58th Street, Central Park South, Billionaires Row, as they call it. And of course, one of the true ironies, these buildings are mostly empty all the time, just owned by wealthy people from around the world, more as an investment than someplace to actually live. Kind of fascinating. While the rest of us all squeeze in our tiny apartments, you got some of the best views in the world sitting wide open most of the time. Pretty wild. So we're coming up on these. You can see we got pedicabs. The two ones on the left are pedicabs. And then you got a horse and carriage on the right. These pedicabs, you gotta be careful if you are coming here as a visitor. They are known for ripping off tourists. They have to post the price, but it's often hidden by a piece of cloth right over the tires on either side of the cart. So a lot of people just hop in these things and they think, you know, it'll be 20 bucks or whatever. And then they get hit with a several $100 bill at the end of their ride. So make sure if you're coming to New York, you don't live here, you always have to negotiate the price of everything before you get in. We are now back where we started. Boy, doing that 6.2 on an e-bike is sure a heck of a lot easier than running it, which has been a couple years since I've done that. I gotta get back into that too. But there you go, there's our tour of Central Park. Highly recommended. If you're visiting here, it's definitely a must-see, and even if you live here, this is an integral part of everyone's life who lives anywhere near the park. Keeps you sane, living in the city. All right, that concludes our tour. We are docked and loaded. All right, let's do a little bonus content for my Patreon subscribers. Just kidding. I don't have a Patreon, but we're gonna go to Ralph Lauren Coffee right off the park, corner of 72nd and Madison. I don't usually go here, but this is clearly a big place for people visiting to get their picture taken. How are you? How's it going? Good. Can you get drinks for here, or is it only in like to-go cups? If you sit there? Yeah. Okay. You know, all right, I'll take it to go. Let me do a large, or whatever, a cappuccino, please, whole milk. Oh. That's good. Oh.
Hi.
Very nice. Thank you very much. See ya. All right, that is good. I just got a problem though. I just found out that my city bike apparently is not docked. So I gotta go take care of that before someone steals it and I get hit with a bill. All right, that was a super amateur hour move there. I didn't fully dock the city bike, so I looked at my app when I was in the coffee shop and the bike was still rolling, which could have been bad, but we got it fixed. Won't let that happen again.